Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Akau TV. I'm Hunter, the assistant trainer here at Riccarton in the South Island. It's a big week for us, being the New Zealand Cup and Show Week here in Christchurch. We started on Saturday and had a dominant performance by Captured by Love in the Group 3 Breeders' Stakes. We're joined here by I'm a Dirty Rascal, who runs in the New Zealand Cup this coming Saturday. It's quite a stable favourite and liked by most around the South Island and Matamata. The boys up north have been busy at the Ready to Run sales this week, inspecting and purchasing there. Mark, Sam, Reese and Dave have all had a good look over some lovely horses there. So keep an eye out on our social media channels with all the details and information about them. Anyone in the team will be more than happy to talk to you about the purchases we've made this week. In Taranga on Saturday, in race 3, Avantasia, who's a lovely filly, obviously the filly out of Avantage, who we all know so well, lines up over 1400 metres. She's a lovely filly that won well last start. Vinnie Colgan aboard's a plus, and I can see her being competitive game, hopefully making it two on the bounce. Lining up in race 4, Winstar's the line. He's had 2 trials to prepare. So he'll be ready to fire. He's got a good record, fresh up. Coco aboard. He's a lovely 4-year-old horse, so it's always competitive and thereabouts. So expect a bold performance there on Saturday. And it's Charm Rose. Charm Rose, a horse that's in good form, ridden by Widemu Pin. She's a filly that's had her quirks over the time, but she's getting better and better with racing. Hopefully we can see her go 2 on the bounce. I Am Nuts, aided by Jimmy Chung's claim. There's a horse that's won 3rd up previously, so running 3rd up there on Saturday, I think is really nice. Gives him a really nice chance. He's probably a horse that's a bit over the odds. He's been running okay races, hopefully with Jimmy's claim that gives it the advantage. Lining up in the Group 2 Taranga Stakes worth 150k is a stable favourite, and a favourite to most, I think, is Wild Knight. At his best, he can definitely dominate in this field. It would be lovely to see him back at his best. Widemu Pin aboard, he'll give him every chance. It's a time-honoured race which Te Akau have had success in before. Rounding off the day there at Taranga is a nice progressive horse and top shelf. Been running a few really nice races this campaign. Draws a bit of a sticky draw in barrier 10. Widemu Pin will give every chance. I think it's a definite winning chance of the 2 runs she's had this campaign. We have 10 runners in on Saturday, starting in race 4, Portia Cotonis in the 65-14. 1400 really suits her. She needs to find a bit of form on the turf. She's just lacked that in the past, but she's going well. All riders are reporting she's working great and feeling good. Actually looking at her today, her coat's really improved, but she does need to step up. But I'm confident she can over the 14. Draws a wide barrier in barrier 16, but being the 3rd day of the carnival, I don't think that will be a bad thing. I can see jockeys coming wider on the last day. From there we have 2 lining up in the Lindau Stakes, the Stewart Stakes at Group 3 level. Trobriand's flown down from Matamata. He was pretty unlucky last start, but he has previously raced here in his 3-year-old prep. He enjoys Riccarton. He's a good form over the 1200. Lightweight, so I think that's the key. He'll be a definite strong chance in that. Also Insatiable, backing up from the first Saturday. Also another one in with the lightweight. I think a key thing with him is the blinkers go on. He's never had blinkers on before. Works super in them during the week. It's a pretty quiet week just to keep him really fresh, but the blinkers have definitely sparked him up. And with the 53 kilos, I can really see him going well. I think he's a definite, really good each way chance at odds. At race 7, the 75 over the 1200, we have 2 lining up, Hooray for Harry and Legally Binding. Legally Binding has to carry the 60.5, but he deserves it. He's in a course in extremely good form. He looks outstanding. He's got a super coat on him. He's racing well, and I see him being one of our best chances of the day. Hooray for Harry. He's just been unlucky. He's been caught by a few off bias tracks. He was really good first up at Timaru. It was a very on-speed track. That day he made up a lot of ground. Last time he just had an awkward barrier draw, flew home late. He's finally drawn a good gate, and I can see him in a really good chance. Leading on to the Guineas, race 8, the 2000 Guineas, we have 2 of what I think really nice chances. He Who Dares and War of Silence. He Who Dares, flown down from Matamata, obviously ran well at Taranga. Maybe the month between runs just caught him out, but he's definitely improved everything from the boys up north. He's been working well. They're happy with him. He's arrived here in great condition, settled into his box well here. War of Silence, I think he's over the odds really. He's paying $46 at the moment. I think it's definite over the odds. He hasn't run a bad race to date. Caught wide last start. We think if he wasn't caught wide, he would have won. He's proven at the mile. His work's been great, and he looks outstanding. And I can see him being in the thick of it. Leading on to race 9, Shukabella lines up over 2000. She's had 2 really good runs down here. Stepping up to the 2000 on Saturday, I think, is the key. She ran well last start, just sort of wanting more ground. She's a mare that's had a few things not go away in the past, especially with her barrier manners, but she's definitely starting to get everything right on race day. Makes her more attractable, especially stepping up over ground. She's learning to relax and doing everything right. Hopefully a good run in transit will be good on Saturday. Drawn the car park in barrier 16, but another one where I don't think that's a bad thing, especially coming to the end of the day there on Cup Day. They'll be coming wide, and that gives her every chance. Leading on to our last race of the day, we have 2 lining up in the New Zealand Cup over the 3200 metres. It's a race that Tiaka's had good success in before. These have been last year with the Metropolitan Cup double. I think we've got 2 really, really good chances. Being one here, Amadudi Rascal, or Rascal known around the stable. He's proven over the trip won't be a problem to him come Saturday. He ran super a few weeks ago on the Road to Jericho race over the 3000. He was super that day. Comes into the cup with a lightweight. His work's been outstanding. Since that, he's gone out to the beach, he's had a walk through the waves. He's a happy horse. He looks outstanding. I can see him being right in the thick of it. In Court of Appeal, she's a mare that's an up-and-comer, I reckon. She's done really well this trip down here. She had a dominant win at Ashburton. She's come on well since then. Her run in the Metrop on the first day of the carnival was really good, I thought, considering she was caught 3 wide. She stuck on. She's an honest mare. She comes into the cup on a lightweight. Bruno on board is the key for her. He really gets her out of the gates, which is a really good thing for her. He's got a good relationship. He knows her. She'll try all day long, and I really hope she runs a good race. She's a nice progressive stayer. There at Rotorua on Sunday, 2 lovely horses. First time to the races for both. Starting the day off in race 1, Stella Marbella over the 1230 metres. A horse that Craig's ridden at the trials before, so he knows well. Had a few trials to prepare, trialled well, and expect a bold running first time to the races. Another horse first time to the races, day 1 in race 3 over the 1400 metres. A lovely gelding bred by Coolmore by Wharton Bassett. Another one that's had a couple of trials to prepare, trialled really nicely. Joe Doyle engaged, he'll give it every chance, and another one to expect another bold run first time to the races. My best bet for the the weekend is here at Riccarton. I think legally binding, has to carry the top weight. He's a horse in good form, and I think he'll be a very strong chance. Hopefully we can nab a few more on Cup Day. It's the day we aim for down here in the south. Got a very nice bunch of horses. Over to you, Ben, in Cranbourne.